think it'll be a 5-star read because I don't love smoke. Have that like how this could add up in the real world that Elsie has been when I have some.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my video, welcome if you are new. Today is Saturday. I'm tired. We had the work awards evening yesterday and then we had a social afterwards, and I caught the last train home, which is very late. I think I went to bed at like 1:30, maybe 2. And considering it was a day where there was work in the morning, but then like the social bit of it started at lunchtime. So it's like a wedding day when you start drinking at like 2 and you don't finish until 2. So I've made a smoothie because I feel like I need nutrients. I've had 3 cups of tea and I've downed a pint of water. So I am flushing my body full of liquids, but now we're into nutrients. The plan for today is actually quite a nice one. So Alex is going for a flying day. Alex is going to a flying day, so Alex is going to watch some planes fly around. But while he's there, I'm going to go sit probably in a park because the weather is delightful, and read some of my books. So I'm currently reading the last Finley Donovan book on my phone, but if I'm not in the mood, I've also got these 2. So I only have 5 series where I own the next book, and the next book is actually out to finish, and then I have finished all the series until like the next books of series come out. Then we're gonna go to a bluebell park field thing and go walk around, and then we shall take it from there. But I'm very excited, I'm very tired. It's 11 o'clock, I've just put some washing on, and yeah, let's go. Cheers, let's feel fresh. I've put on like the lightest layer of makeup today. Like I basically put on blush to give my skin some life because I looked dead. Hello. It is, oh, I thought my sunglasses were still on my head. That was so confusing. It is quite a lot later. I have been sat out in a park reading a book for the last while. Oh, this is awkward. Let me come back in a second. Sorry, someone was walking past and it was just, they were staring right at me and it was weird. So, I've been sat out in the park for the last like 3 hours. I finished the last Finley Donovan book, albeit it's ended on a cliffhanger. So I assume there's gonna be a next one, I don't know. But I'm as up to date as the books are released. I wouldn't say it was like as chaotic as the first 4. This book felt more kind of like normal thriller, like a realistic, could probably happen level thriller, while the previous ones were like cuckoo and mental. And then I made a little start because my phone was running out of battery, which is now why I've been sat in the car for a bit. I made a start on Hopeless by Elsie Silver, which is the last book in whatever this series is called. Alex is still at the flying show. It finishes in 8 minutes. So I think I'm literally just going to sit in the car and read some more of this book and then go pick him up in a minute. But it's been a really nice day. I've really enjoyed just like being sat out. This little village that I'm in is really cute. I've just filmed a video. I filmed a video of my everyday makeup and I answered some questions. It was supposed to be significantly more organised than it was, but I didn't read the questions until I started the video. So I started reading some of them and I was like, these questions are so dull. So I skipped a lot of them, but it is now a lot later. I realised I've done some terrible blending because I was looking at myself in the viewfinder for like most of the makeup routine. I don't think I've probably done the best makeup. It is now a lot later. It's Sunday. I've probably not mentioned that either. It's the next day. But I finished another series in my book journal. So that was amazing. I now have, I think, like 4 series I'm in the middle of. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Is it just 3? Yeah. I'm in the middle of 3 series where I own the next books. And then everything else is because the last book isn't out or even out in paperback. So like the Powerless trilogy, Fearless, is only out in hardback. Thursday Motor Club, the last book doesn't come out until the end of this year. That's insane. Okay. So it's now Sunday. I think the plan is to edit a video, which I'm probably going to go and do now, and then sit out in the garden, read a book, chill out, have a nice relaxing day, and I cannot wait. I do need to clean, I need to water some plants, there's some house chores I need to get on with today, but I think for this morning we're going to take it chill. I filmed my video and I'm going to go edit that downstairs, and then let's see where the day takes us.
I am very happy that in this world it's such a good thing, kind of like to the point like she doesn't have the previous people, but so she ended up meeting something.
Talked to you guys in forever. It's been a long day, like a good day but a long day. I have edited a video, I filmed 2 videos. I was just filming a video of going through all the series that I'm like halfway through or have finished this year, so like anything that I'm like in the progress of reading in 2025. There are some ultimate favourites in there, so if you haven't seen that video I would recommend. I mean, I'm biased, but I would recommend. So I'm just putting the room back together. I think the plan is for this afternoon, I've got so few pages left to read in this book. Like I am on page 279 of a 325 page book. So I'm gonna finish this probably next. And then I'm gonna edit a video. And then I think I'm gonna start a new series. So because I've only got 3 series in the middle of, we then have 3 series on my May TBR. We've got Twisted Love, which is a millionaire or billionaire romance. Thierry Maffei, which is a YA fantasy. And then The Ember in the Ashes, which is a normal fantasy, I think. I don't know which one to read first.
Mechanism, if they have a photo of the inside of the wardrobe. Although he's actually my flatmate, not to me, but this is my flatmate's room.
So, a little interlude. I have 2 vlogs here that are not vlogs of their own right. They're not long enough. They're like 10 minutes worth of footage, if that. So we are going to blend the 2 together because they are both weekends in the life. They are both having a jolly, not thinking about work, having a great time. So you've just seen the first weekend, which was when Alex went to a flying show. I sat out in the park, read my book, had a fabulous time. And then we're going to have a week, or is it 2 weeks? Some number of weeks in between, and then we're going to appear in Cornwall at the Eden Project. So 2 very different weekends, but the vibes are the same. I'm honestly beyond excited. I am so... If you watched my... I think it was my Get Ready With Me when I answered some questions, I said that one of my bucket list places I really want to go is the Eden Project down in Cornwall, and that's where we are today. So we got here yesterday. We actually spent the day in Falmouth and like around Falmouth because that's where Alex went to university. So we like, you know, went to see his old campus where he used to live, went into town, bought a pasty, obviously. We then went and sat on the beach. Cute little Falmouth things, but today we're at the main event. The reason why we are here is today. So I'm literally not even ready. My watch isn't even on. It is around 8 o'clock, somewhere in that region. Our breakfast is booked for 8:30, so we're gonna go downstairs and have some breakfast. We're just staying at Premier Inn, and then we have a 10 a.m. slot. We're gonna go head off and spend the day at the Eden Project. I grew up on a nursery, on like a flower nursery. My dad grows plants and flowers for a living. So I spent a lot of my childhood in a greenhouse. It was usually the warmest place in winter, so we spent a lot of time in a greenhouse surrounded by plants. And there's something about being surrounded by greenery that for me is just like the most peaceful thing in the entire world. It's just like so calming. And Alex and I have this like really funny joke that everywhere we go, we have to go to the local botanical gardens. And I feel like this is like botanical gardens on absolute speed, and I am so excited. So, as I said, up, dressed, feeling a bit chaotic, as you can probably tell, because I woke up about 10 minutes ago. But I am going to go and finish getting ready, and then we're going to go downstairs and have breakfast, and then we're going to go. I'm so excited, and it's really, really sunny. So I will speak to you guys later.
He's a grumpy. I'm too scared actually. No.
And that's it. I'm back. I'm back to finish off the video. I didn't film much when I left the Eden project. I was so in the moment that I just forgot. I've also got a bright red nose because I've been rubbing my nose all day because the hay fever started yesterday while I was at the Eden project and just hasn't stopped. So excuse my very red nose, but we're thriving. I'm feeling a bit like Rudolph, but here we are to finish off this vlog. Yeah, it was, I think I built it up so high in my head that it just wasn't as like monumentally as impressive as I thought it was going to be. I've seen a lot of botanic gardens. Like I've seen 15, I think, which is, I would think is quite a lot. Small ones like Cambridge and Leiden in the Netherlands, and like big ones like Kew, the one in Berlin, surprisingly big. And then I've seen like medium-sized ones, like there's one in the centre of Glasgow that's like a medium-sized one. So I've seen many botanic gardens, and I feel like this was definitely the biggest, as in like the inside bit was the biggest. I think Kew's the biggest like grounds situation, but I don't know, I think I built up so much in my head, but it was still exactly what I needed. The week that I just had at work was one of the hardest weeks I think I've ever had to go through in my working career, and it was such a tough week, and I just needed the week, or like a long weekend off. So, and yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, leave a comment. You guys know what to do. Apologies that this is like 2 vlogs that should have lived separately, but I didn't film well enough to have them as separate videos, so I've mushed them together. But yeah, I hope you guys don't mind, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!